You a babe?
Cookies.
Come here. You know how I am a big believer in community and stimulating the economy, but also I guess a bit of OCD and having things that like match each other. So, you know, like how we have a red tractor, we have a yeah, right, so we have a red tractor, we have a red snowblower, we have a red gump, but we have a yellow lawnmower. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Why is this recorded?
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Isn't it?
You could.
So like, you know.
If I hadn't noticed the camera, I wouldn't really be that suspicious, but now I'm suspicious.
No.
But you could spray paint.
No, because like with COVID.
You could spray paint it because you've got some red spray paint.
COVID, let's pull together, let's build the economy. Stimulus and everything, isn't it? Yeah. So, just hypothetically, trading the cupcake off on a zero-tone now. Hypothetically.
How much money would you put towards?
Like.
How much money do you give?
If it comes down to stimulating the economy, and helping out, doing our part, yeah.
Because I said to you, how much money?
No, but the thing is, right?
No, if you've gone to this much effort, how much money?
What brand is it?
I don't care.
You do?
I don't.
You do?
Absolutely
the Toro was my ride, right?
Fascinating.
Quite nicely, because you could trade the cupcake.
You see how...
But like, it was really weird, because it's just like, hey, press this button, request a quote. I did, and then a guy called me, and like, he's pretty local, cool guy. He has 2 lawnmowers.
I'm happy for him, so have we.
So...
How much money? No, stay up there. I don't need you near me.
So, we're just experimenting. We're just
experimenting.
Testing the water.
How much money? I don't get anything better.
What, he doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't want to be with you.
He wants to go back outside and mow the snow.
What's a number that's acceptable in your mind? Realistic, acceptable number. Don't use any of this because all you do is swear like a sailor. Although they'll hear me talking and then all they'll hear from you is beep.
Because you never swear.
I don't. Prove it. Prove it. No, let's just go.
I don't want to.
No, let's just go.
I don't want to.
Think how smooth it'll be on a my ride suspension. Guess, and also,
I don't want to do this.
Added benefit.
I don't want to do it.
Added bonus.
I don't want to do this.
We now get to watch YouTube videos on the Zero Tones.
I don't want to.
And to really experience it and the full band experience, to do your research first.
I don't want to.
No, but let's do that.
Tea's in the oven.
What is in the oven? You just keep saying tea, what is it?
It's bolognese but with chicken because we don't have any mince.
So it's not bolognese then?
No. You just need to heat it up a little bit.
That's fine.
No, eat the bone.
That's fine.
You sick freak. You're not having any more garlic bread. I told you.
I need a fork.
No, you don't. Eat it with your hands. I'll blame you.
I have it. What's wrong, Quasimodo?
One of the folks was happening, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So, I am currently driving to Yorkton because at the weekend, it was Easter, happy Easter, we ended up finishing the drywall, finished up doing the third coats and sanding it, so it is done. But I'm going to go pick up some drywall primer and a couple of sample paints. Been interested, trying to convince Matt to potentially paint the ceilings dark and keep the walls white because our cabinets are also going to be on the darker side. Kind of looks nice, but I'm also kind of nervous about it. Never painted a ceiling dust the walls and the ceilings just to get that drywall dust off. So yeah, the plan of having stage 1 done is almost complete. We won't be putting a floor down. Regina's basically shut down with COVID. So stage 1 will basically be painted and done before I go back to work in probably a couple of weeks. Maybe sooner because the snow's pretty much gone. So yeah, let's crack on with the day. The paint, the drywall primer, and a couple 4 samples for the colour. So now I'm going to treat my car to a little car wash because it's dirty. So I've just spent a couple of hours prepping the walls to drywall. Is that a fly or a spider? Oh, that's a spider! I haven't seen a spider in the house. Sorry, Sarah. I haven't seen a spider in the house for such a long time. But anyway, let's kill the spider first. I've spent the morning, I've been into the gym doing squats and bench. So that was good. I spoke to the fam for a little bit because it's my mum's birthday. So I spoke to them for a little bit. And then I've spent an hour and a half prepping the walls for paint. So taking a damp cloth and trying to get rid of all like the drywall dust, like the mud dust. Prepping the walls is the worst thing about painting. So all it looks like I've done is made more of a mess. So I still need to do the entryway, porch, and the ceilings. But because I went into the gym this morning, spoke to the fam, my belly's kind of rumbling, and it's like 1 p.m. I think. What time is it? 12:50. So I'm gonna stop and have a quick bite to eat, and then I've got to run to the post office and maybe go buy a Swiffer duster because that might help get some of the dust off the ceiling. And then hopefully we should be ready to paint. Maybe tomorrow. I definitely did not buy enough drywall primer. But with some of the new paints, you don't have to even use drywall primer. So I'm gonna do some swatches and see if the primer helps. It's obviously going to, but instead of figuring out the square footage of the drywall to paint, I figured out the square footage for each room because I'm stupid and I don't know how to math. So definitely didn't buy enough. Probably need another 3 tins. So if the swatches look good with the primer, we'll go back to Yorkton tomorrow and buy some more and then basically start painting. But yeah, we'll see what the swatches look like, but I need some dinner first. I'm getting hungry. I have done all of my errands. I'll show you, because why not? We're filming today. I bought some new shoes to replace these. However, they fit me perfectly, except they're a little big on my ankle, but like my toe's there, and like that's a little big, but like that's a big gap. But I guess so's that. So I bought some shoes. Exciting times, but I also I've prepped the living room. I've taken the dust off the ceiling as best I can. I was gonna start priming the living room first, but I've got to start preparing tea soon because it's going to take like 2.5 hours to cook because we're having lamb shanks. Oh yeah. But I've done the swatches. Open you up. The battery might flash because it's dead, but... So obviously, there it goes. The battery's pretty much dead. But obviously ignore the brush marks because I will use a roller. So that is with primer. It's not bad. And this is without primer, which again, I actually don't think looks too bad. So on the first look, this might be the ceiling. This might be the walls. We're gonna do some like wood feature walls, which will be what that is. And that's basically what the cabinets will be. That's what we're gonna go with, but we'll see when Matt comes home what he thinks. As you can see, we've started the painting process. I don't mind painting, however, I hate loathe.
Hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely.
Painting the first coat of drywall. I haven't done the ceiling yet, but I know, naughty. I think you're supposed to start with the ceiling and move down. But you might not prime the ceiling. What? So we've started, because it's new drywall, it just like absorbs the paint. It's like the first coat always looks shite. But we've started the process. That is the living room, first coat primed. I'm also a little bit distracted, cooking tea, lamb shanks. I'll start prepping the potatoes and asparagus. I don't know when Matt's coming home. He's been coming home late from work recently, so I've been eating alone. But yeah, the painting process has started. We've basically used a full tin of drywall primer on this, so I definitely didn't buy enough because we have 2 tins left. But like I said, we might not prime the ceiling. What? Just because. If you look there, that's only 1 coat. It is used with a brush, but you can't actually see the drywall behind it. So we might not prime the ceiling. Who knows? We also might just go buy some more paint tomorrow, but doesn't matter. It's a start. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video where maybe, just maybe, it's done. So we'll catch you guys in the next video.
And this is my world.